Ik vond het een indringende ervaring.
I was in the moment experiencing that, and I was also thinking, I must tell people about this.
I'm very moved. I was frightened. I was upset.
Nou, ik vond het best heel heftig.
So, I'm your doctor for today, and you're here for your test results on your blood test. Before we get to that, we have to go through some information first.
Het begon al met de dokter die een berg aan informatie over je heen stort. In een heel hoog tempo, je niet aankijkt.
Toen dacht ik, oh nee, wat is dit nou weer? Want ik ben nou gewoon een mens, ik ben geen freaking computer. Maar dat je heel zo vervreemdend voelt.
There's just so much information that you just feel completely overwhelmed with information. You haven't got time to really process it, and possibly you don't even want to process it.
Is this all clear to you, Leo?
Yes.
Then listen very carefully to me, because I'm going to give you your test results, and they came back positive.
I can imagine if somebody received their diagnosis in that way, it would just be a complete disaster.
Yeah, she perfectly captured the kind of inhumane treatment that a doctor can provide people, sometimes at the very time when they really just need a human being.
With this deadly virus, you would carry.
Your test results came back positive. I'm so sorry for you. Your test result didn't care. Do you care now? Came back. Do you care now? Was it worth it? Was it worth any regrets?
The dark room was absolutely, I don't know how to say in English, but it was...
Dan gaat alles door je hoofd heen. Je weet eigenlijk, ik ben bijna duizelig geworden.
Oh my gosh, I was scared. Yeah. Initially I was frightened. I didn't know what was going on.
Yes.
Dan meteen al die veroordelende vragen en waar je helemaal nog niet eens aan gedacht hebt.
What did you do? Why didn't you do this? Why weren't you careful?
You blame yourself. You are wondering if you are responsible for somebody else's illness.
Felt totally alone, felt like total confusion, just didn't know what to do. Just lost with all of those thoughts.
But then, of course, there's the other side of it. And I got to share time in another room with a very nice person. And I realized that that's life. Sometimes you have to go through something shitty. But what happens is that you can remix that, right?
Ja, dat is een opluchting. Maar je bent ook echt een beetje in de war. Ja. Ik vond het wel heel mooi dat je dan opgevangen wordt en dan zegt van, nu eerst even ademen.
My story started 15 years ago. I was going for routine checkup for my diabetes. And doctor asked me to do HIV test.
That was beautiful.
Very emotional, relief, and I just loved it.
There was enough intimacy, but there was also enough space and a beautiful amount of openness.
It gave me courage to face the world after the two experiences before.
Life is definitely worth living, and there is a way out of that dark tunnel.
Exactly.
So, yes, it's very good.
If that room can be healing and transformative for anybody, I would say it would maybe be good for people who are wrestling with their HIV status.
Bye-bye.
And then maybe it's good for negative people to think differently, because that's what we need to change. We need to reduce the harm of HIV. We need for it to be okay to get HIV. And that starts with people, because we already have the medication, right? So now we need people to not be assholes. And so we hope that this will stop people from being assholes.
I think it just opens my eyes to understand that our body language is important. What we say is important. And also the questions we ask are also very important.
It helps me really to remember all the time how I treat, everybody else.
Yeah, it really stirred a lot of emotions. I thought that was fascinating.
Dit ga ik niet snel vergeten. Nee, ik vind het zo Nee, echt niet.